in the crowd. I have a number of agents here to assist you with your bidding. We have John Rombo to my left. We have Bin Guan, our in-house finance broker, who is holding a bottle of champagne for our opening bidder. And last but not least, we also have our listing agent, Liaw, who many of you would have met over the last 4 weeks, Vermont South's #1 real estate agent. So ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to approach any of the agents here. They would be more than happy to assist you with your bidding. Now, we are selling today by way of public auction. This means that a 10% deposit will be required upon signing this unconditional contract. Settlement terms quite flexible, 30, 45 or 60 days, unless otherwise agreed upon with the owner and agent prior to the start of today's auction. Now, we are conducting a Schedule 1 auction today, which means that today's auction will be conducted in accordance, watch out Lily, will be conducted in accordance with any rules or additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. Now, as the auctioneer, I will be indicating bidders on request, and the vendors do have a reserve price. Now, the law prohibits me from accepting any bids or offers after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The law also prohibits false bids from the crowd. It prohibits major disruptions by bidders. It prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it provides fines for this conduct. The rules do, however, permit vendor bids, and the words that I will use to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply the words vendor bid. Now, by law, ladies and gentlemen, only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid today. Now, today, one of two things is going to happen. Either one, we will sell this property under the hammer at or above the vendor's realistic reserve price, or two, the property will be passed in. Now, in the unlikely event that the property is passed in, please note that only the highest bidder will be reserving the first and exclusive right to negotiate with the owner at the completion of the auction. So two very important points there that I would like to repeat before we get started. The first one being is that no late bids are permitted under Victorian law. Once this hammer falls today, the property has sold, and if I'm not looking at you when that occurs, sadly, you've missed out. And point number two, I said this just a moment ago, but equally as important, should the property pass in, only the highest bidder will be heading inside with Lily to sit down with the owner and negotiate upon a fair and reasonable sale price. The reason I repeat those points is very simple. I want to make it as clear as possible to everyone here. They understand they must bid if they would like to be in the running to purchase what we have on offer today, which is a sizable family home, lovingly renovated and updated by the current owner. The lucky purchaser today will have no work to do. They can simply move straight in and enjoy all of that hard work that the owners put in, all of the features, all of the fittings, all of the extras, of course, that the property includes. If you are a smaller family looking for more space, if you are a larger family, of course, looking for more space, we have ample accommodation here. 5 bedrooms plus a dedicated study as well. We've got a fully renovated ensuite to the master bedroom, a fully renovated central bathroom to cater to the rest of the families. We've got multiple living spaces, whether it be the formal lounge upon entry or that massive open plan living area toward the rear of the property. Of course, it's overlooked by that lovely kitchen with quality appliances, both Westinghouse and Fisher & Paykel appliances, ladies and gentlemen, stone bench tops. We've got Tasmanian oak floorings, and of course, as I said, some fantastic designer fittings. There's ducted heating. We've got split system cooling. We've got that beautiful outdoor area as well with that lovely entertainer's deck, an open backyard as well, perfect for the kids to run around or play footy. And of course, to top it all off, we have an absolutely incredible location as well. We are, of course, in the High Vale Secondary College school zone. Whedon Primary is just around the corner as well. We have Emmaus College within easy reach. There's a variety of shopping centres, all very close by. Of course, we've got Vermont South Shopping Centre. We've got the Glen Shopping Centre, which of course you can see given the beautiful views we have along Stradella Avenue. And of course from the kitchen, which I neglected to mention, ladies and gentlemen. And of course we also have easy access to Westfield Knoxdown Stud Road. Trams just opposite Vermont South Shopping Centre will take you all the way into the city. There's a variety of parklands around, of course, to entertain or to take the dogs for a walk. Bellbird Dale, you've got Morak Golf Course just around the corner as well. Eastlink Freeway that will take you all the way to the Mornington Peninsula or in the other direction to the city. So we have got a beautiful family home, fully updated by the owner with a long list of inclusions. We've got an incredible location that's close to some great schools, some great shopping opportunities, parks, restaurant, entertainment, you name it, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. So on that note, I'm going to hand it over to you. We're going to get the show on the road. Let me remind you that Lily and John and Min are here to assist you with your bidding. So feel free to approach them now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to sell today. You're here to buy. We'd like to get this started with a fair and reasonable opening bid. I don't mind where we start. We've got a very...
1.3 here.
1.3. Thank you, Lily. At 1,300,000 as Min walks across the road with the half-drunk bottle of champagne. Just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, bottle of champagne for the opening bid. We're at $1,300,000. Looking for a rise of 50,000 to 135 from here. Sir, 135. Thank you very much. At 135. Welcome to the auction. Good luck today. Also, ma'am, good luck today as well. So $1,350,000. Lily, it's against you at 1.35. Maybe round me up to 1.4 if you like. We're at $1,350,000. The bid to my right here, looking for a rise of another 50,000. First call at 1,300,000. 1.4. Thank you, Lily, at 1.4. Sir and ma'am, it's against you at $1.4 million. 4.5 if you like. I'll consider rise at 25 though to 4.25. We're at 1,400,000. The bid with Lily. Happy to take a rise of 25 from here. Currently a 2-horse race. I'd like to see some more competition. Everyone else welcome to join in at any time. So we're at $1,400,000 now. Happy to take a rise of 25, sir and ma'am, to put you back in front and to keep some skin in the game. We have a very committed vendor today that would like to see a sold sticker on the board. More importantly, of course, welcome the new owner to the neighbourhood. $1.4 million. The ball is in your court, and as I said, I welcome any new bidders, of course. $1,400,000. The bid is with Lily, going once at $1,400,000, calling for a rise of 25,000 from here. 1.4 going twice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at $1.4 million, calling for a rise of 25,000 to 1,425. You've got to be in it to win it. As I said, no late bids are permitted under Victorian law today. Once the hammer falls, we have sold, and there's no second chances, sir and ma'am. We're at 1,400,000. 25,000 will keep you in the running. And as I said at the commencement of the auction, the owner's done all of the hard work for you. Fully updated, fully renovated, beautiful floors, freshly painted walls, quality appliances, stone bench tops, ducted heating, split system cooling, beautiful outdoor entertainment area, ample car accommodation, the list goes on. It's a beautiful family home. I'm looking forward to meeting the new owners today. If you would like for that to be you, now's your chance to bid. We're at $1,400,000, calling for a rise of 25,000, going once at $1 million. Sir, thank you very much, and welcome to the auction today. Good luck. 1,425. To my left, we have a new contender. John, it's against you at 1,425. Now calling for 1.45. Waiting for John to confirm the bid. We're at $1,425,000. I'd like to see 1.45. 4.3. What about 4.35? 10,000. I was asking for 25. I'll meet you halfway. We're at 4.25. I'm looking for 4.35 as a minimum. $10,000 to keep you in the running today at 4.25. I was asking for 25. Now happy to take 10. Yeah. We've got it. Thank you, John. Thank you, sir and ma'am. 4.35. Sir and ma'am, it's against you now at 4.35. Perhaps round me up to 4.5, but I will take the 10, as I've just done with this lovely family here at 1.445. 4.5. Thank you, Richard, at $1,450,000. The bid is here to my left now at $1,450,000. It's against you at 4.50. Happy to take a rise of 10,000 to 4.6 if you like at $1,450,000. Going once at $1,450,000. Twice at $1,450,000. Third and final time at $1,450,000. I'll consider a rise of 5 if you'd like to stay the running to purchase today. We're at 1.45. Ball's in your court. The ball's also in your court, sir and ma'am, as well. The auction's not over yet. We are certainly at the business end of the auction, however. We're at $1,450,000 now. Looking for no less than 5,000, sir and ma'am. Otherwise, you miss out, and it's a long drive home with the brochure in your hand, thinking about what might have been. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're at 1.45. Going once, twice, third and final time at $1,450,000. 450,000. Are we all done, silent and finished? 5,000. Thank you very much, sir and ma'am. And John, 455. Against you now at 455,000 with $1 million in front. That's 1,455,000. The bid is against you. It is across the road now with the lovely couple here. You don't have to whisper it, Lily. Why don't we make an announcement to the...
We're on the market.
There we go. You heard it from the lovely lady. We are now on the market. 4-6. Thank you, Richard. So we are playing for keeps. The highest bidder will be driving home with the knowledge that they have purchased this incredible property. 1,460,000. And everyone here will have, of course, the opportunity to welcome that owner to the neighbourhood. We're at 1,460,000. A bid here to my left. Looking for a rise of 5, sir and ma'am. As I said, auction's not over yet. We are playing for keeps. The next bid you make may be the bid that secures this home for you. 1,460,465. Ladies and gentlemen, first call at $1,460,000. Second call at $1,460,000.
5,000.
I'll take it. Thank you very much, John. 465. Richard, ball's in your court now. We're at $1,465,000. Put you back in front, another 5,000. We're at 465. Welcoming any latecomers. As I've said, we are at the business end of this auction. We are playing for keeps. The hammer will fall.
470.
470. Thank you, Richie. He says with enthusiasm, 470,000 with $1 million in front. John, it's against you again at $1,470,000 also. Sir and ma'am, it's against you also at $1,470,000. Looking for a rise of 5 to 475. Going once at $1,470,000. Twice at $1,470,000. Third and final time at $1,470,000. 5,000. Thank you very much at 475. Against you again at $1,475,000, sir and ma'am. Looking very serious over here. We're at $1,475,000. 480 will put you back in the driver's seat, and who knows, it might be the final bid, might be the knockout blow. We're at $1,480,000 now.
477.
477, a bid of 2,000. It's peculiar, but I'll take it. 477. Thank you very much. 477. John, same courtesy to your buyer if you like. We're at 477,000 now, looking for a rise of, well, why don't we say 3,000, round me up to 480. We're at $1,477,000 now. What do we say? Do we have an answer at 477 going once at $1,400,000?
480.
480. Thank you, John. Sir, ma'am, against you at 480 now. Perhaps another 2 if you like. $1,480,000. Happy to take another
480.
2. 480. We're at 480 already, Richard. We need to go up. Let's increase the bid.
482.
482. Thank you very much. The 482. Against you again, John, at $1,482,000. Another 2,000 on top of that will put you back in front, or even 3,000, or even 10,000. 482. Ball's back in your court at $1,482,000. Can I suggest 485? Keep it simple at 1,482. Bid is here. As I've said many times, the hammer will fall, and I've also said many times there are no late bids. I want to make that very clear. $1,482,000. 485, going once at 482, twice at 482. Third and final time at $1,482,000. Are we all done, silent and finished? Do we have your best and final? We're at $1,482,000. 5,000, so
485.
485. Thank you very much. Cheeky John, can't help it.
Sorry, guys.
485. $1,485,000. It's against you again now at $1,485,000. Another 2 to keep you in the running, otherwise we sell. Simple as that. Salt sticker will be on the board this afternoon. Who is putting it there is yet to be determined. $1,485,000 currently to my right at 485.
487.
487, thank you very much, Richard. Again, 487 against you, John, at $1,487,000. Again, any latecomers, this might be your final chance to bid. $1,487,000. Looking for a rise of 2,000 to 489. We're at 487. You never know, any bid you make it. 490. Thank you very much, John. 490. Richard against you at $1,490,000 now. Ball's back in your court. 490. 492. Can I suggest we're at $1,490,000. The bid is
1.5.
1.5. Even better. Good strong bid at $1,500,000 now. It's against you at $1,500,000. Happy to take even a rise of 1,000 if you would like to stay in the running. We're both shaking our head. We've said it at the same time. Never a good sign for an auctioneer when the buyers are shaking their head, particularly both of them. $1,500,000. The bid is here. That might have been the knockout blow at $1,500,000 now. Sir and ma'am, what do we say over here? $1,500,000. We're having to take a rise of one, as I said, shaking his head as well. And you're avoiding eye contact, never a good sign either. $1,500,000. Looking for a rise of no less than 1,000. Otherwise, we sell today at 1.5, going once. $1,500,000 twice. $1,500,000. Say again, Lily. 505. So $5,000. $1,505. Right on the buzzer. I thought we were done. 505. Thank you, Lily. 1,505. Sir and ma'am, against you again. $1,505,000.
507.
507. Thank you very much. Welcome back at 507. Lily against you at 507,000 now. Can I suggest perhaps? That's what I was going to suggest. 510. 510. Again with Lily against you, Richard, at $1,510,000. Now the hammer hasn't fallen, so you're still in with a chance at $510,000. The bid is against you. 512 if you like. $2,000 seems to be
512.
512. There it is. Thank you very much at 512. Lily, we are now at 512 at $1,512,000.
514.
514. All right, 1514. 1.514. That's with Lily at $1,514,000. Ball's back in your court, Richard, at 1.514. $514,000.
519.
519. Even better. 519. Lily, it's against you at 519. That's $1,519,000 down to two bidders. Highest bidder will be placing a sold sticker on the board, as I said.
152.
152. So that's 520. Lily, just to make it clear, bids of no less than $1,000 today. We're at $1,520,000 now. What do we say? Another two if you like at 520. Going once at $1,520,000. Twice.
522.
522. Thank you, Richard. 522. But more importantly, thank you to the lovely couple to your left. 522.
524.
524. Thank you, Lily. Against you again at 524. Another two if you like to 526. 1,500,000.
525.
525. There it is. 525. Lily against you at 525 now. So $1,525,000. Looking for no less than one. 526. We have it against you again at 526. Perhaps 530 might be the knockout blow. You never know. We're at $1,526,000. We're missing your wife. She's gone. That's not a good sign. All right,
527.
527. Thank you, Richard. 527. I was going to check in. 527. Richard, back with you. 528. Thank you, Lily. 529. Can I call? We're at 528. We can.
29.
29. 529. Lily. 530. Yes, we have it. 530. Against you at 530 now. 531 if you like. We're at 530. The bid is with Lily at $1,530,000 now. We need 531, otherwise the hammer falls. We're at $1,530,000.
532.
532, even better. Lily against you at 532 now.
533.
533. Thank you very much. At 533. Against you again. 535 if you like. $1,533,000. The bid is with Vermont South's #1 real estate agent. Did I mention that already, Lily? I think I might have.
534.
534. Thank you very much. Lily against you at 534.
535.
535. Richard. 535.
36.
536 if you like. We're at $1,535,000, looking for no less than 536. $1,535,000 going once. $1,535,000 twice. $1,535,000 third and final call. Are we all done, silent and finished at 1535? Do we have your best and final? Are we ready to let this property go? At 535.
36.
We're not. 536. There it is. Lily against you at 536 now. 1,536,000. 537. Thank you, Lily. Against you now, sir and ma'am, at 537. We'll move this out the way. It's a disaster waiting to happen. 1,500,000.
540.
540. Thank you, Richard. At 1,540,000. 541. Straight back at you at 541. So $1,541,000 down to 2 buyers. Everyone else still in it with a chance, but we are getting close. 1,541,000. Lily, can I confirm the bid with you at 541? Thank you very much. 541, the bid is with Lily. I need 542, otherwise we are all done today. $1,541,000. I'll call it again, potentially for the final time, at 1541, going once. $1,541,000 twice.
542.
542, thank you very much. Welcome back to 542. Lily, 543. We're not mucking around. $1,543,000. Looking for a rise of $1,000. $1,543,000 now. No further bids. The hammer falls, ladies and gentlemen. I'll call it again at $1,543,000 going once. $1,543,000 twice. $1,543,000 third and final time. Are we all done, silent and finished at 1543? Another 1,000 will keep you in the running to purchase, otherwise you've missed out. And I can't guarantee when another property of this caliber will become available in such an incredible location. We are at 1,543,000, looking for a rise of no less than 1543. Are we in or out? Sir and ma'am, we need an answer. 543.
44.
44. 544. Lily, against you again at $1,544,000. Looking for
545.
545. Thank you, Lily, at 545. Richard, it's against you again at 545. Just think of the incredible schools that are in such close proximity. Think about the incredible shopping centres that are within easy reach. Think about the golf courses, parks. But most of all, think about this incredible property. We're at $1,545,000. I need 546 on a block of 700. Over 700 square meters. Just think of what you can do. Obviously, the neighbours agree with me. 700. What do we say? We're at 545. The bid's with Lily. This is it. Potentially your final chance. I'll call it again before we knock it down. $1,545,000 going once at $1,545,000 twice at $1,545,000. Third and final time. Moment of truth.
46.
46. 546. Lily against you at 546. 547. We have 547. Another 1,000. Otherwise, we're all done. $1,546,000. The ball's back in your court at $1,546,000 now. We need 1547. I'll check in again over here. We haven't opened the champagne yet. You've got about 50 people to share it with. Later on, all right. 1546. Lily, the bid with you at 546. Can I confirm? 547, me. Even better. That's why you're the finance broker. 547. Lily, the bid's with you at 547.
550.
550. There it is. Thank you very much. Welcome back. 550. Lily, it's against you now at 550. Another 1,000. 551. Richard pulls back in your court at $1,551,000. Looking for a rise of no less than one. We're at $1,551,000 now. Everyone else, welcome to join in at any time. Except after the hammer falls, of course. $1,551,000 over here What do we say? Are we in or out? We're shaking our head now. 1,551,000. This is it. It's a serious decision. 1,551,000. I need 1,000 more to 552. Otherwise, the hammer falls. $1,551,000 going once. 1,551,000 twice. $1,551,000. Third and final time. Are we all done, silent, and finished? Do we have an answer? Are we ready to let this property go? This beautiful property, and it's back to square one. 551. Are we all done, sir and ma'am? Is this it? We're at 551. I need a bid of no less than $1,000. Otherwise, we sell. I'll call it again. We do need a decision out of courtesy to this lovely lady at 552. Thank you very much. Welcome back at 552. Lily, 553. It's a quick decision, Lily. It's a right decision at 1553 now. That's 553. We need 554. Otherwise, we sell. $1,553,000. Looking for a rise to 554. What do we say? $1,553,000. The bid to my left going once at $1,553,000. Twice at $1,553,000. Third and final time at $1,553,000. Sir and ma'am, are we all done, silent, and finished at $1,553,000? Another 1,000 is all it'll take. Otherwise, you've missed out, sadly. $1,553,000. Do we have an answer? Yes or no? $1,553,000. You can listen to Richard. He knows what he's talking about. $1,553,000. I'll call it again, giving you approximately 30 seconds to make a decision. We're at $1,553,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll call it again. At $1,553,000. Going once. At $1,553,000. Twice. At $1,553,000. Third and final time at $1,553,000. Sir and ma'am, are we all done, silent, and finished? We are done. Are you sure? All right. So I'm going to call it again, potentially for the final time. You have one final chance to change your mind. Otherwise, ma'am, it's looking good at $1,553,000. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen, silent and finished? All right, let's call it one more time, just for dramatic effect. Ma'am, are you ready? $1,553,000. Sir and ma'am, this is it. It's now or never. I'll be with you in just a moment. $1,553,000. Are we in or out? Are we all done? We're at 553. This is it. Do we have an answer? Are you sure? All right. I'm going to call it again. We've got about 20 seconds to change our mind. You better have a quick chat. 553. Lily, are you ready? Yes? Are you ready? You're not ready. 553, ladies and gentlemen. $1,553,000. If we are all done, silent, and finished. Richard, do we have an answer over here? Yes or no? Out of courtesy to this lovely lady, we need to decide right now. $1,553,000. Sir and ma'am, as I've said about 10 times, no late bids are permitted under Victorian law, and the hammer is just about to fall. You can come and speak to Richard afterwards, but it'll be too late. Are we done?
Yeah, 555.
555. Had to work hard for that. $1,555,000. Lily, it's against you again at 155. We are so close. We got a nod there. Is that 556?
6 or 7. 6.
There it is. Thank you very much. At $1,556,000. It's against you again at 1566. Lily, can I confirm?
1556.
556. My apologies. $1,556,000. It's against you again. Now we're both shaking our heads. $1,556,000. I need 557. Otherwise, we sell today. $1,556,000. A rise of one will keep you in it. Otherwise, we're all done. And as I said, it's back to square one looking for a property of this caliber. 1,556,000. Are we done? Richard, give them a moment to converse. This is the moment of truth. I'd say, look me in the eye, but I can't see. 1,556,000. Do we have an answer? We're nodding our head. Is that a yes? 556. I need 557. Otherwise, we sell. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. $1,556,000 going once. 1,556,000 twice. 1,556,000 third and final time. Are we all done over here? Are we all silent? Are we finished? I need confirmation. I think we're done. We're done. We're done. Thank you for your bidding if that's the case. I'm going to check in one more time, sir, with you at 1,556,000, and ma'am, of course. Absolutely sure. Thank you for your bidding also. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have our highest bid over here at 1,556. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to call it again for the final time. $1,556,000. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are all done and we are all silent and we are all finished, are you absolutely certain over here? We're done. All right. If that is the case, then today I have the pleasure of announcing that we are selling. We are selling. We have sold. Congratulations, ma'am. Well done. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to another